Hey everyone! Today is a special day. I cannot wait to show you what we are building. We're going to bring not just one, but two awesome characters to life. It's the amazing joy and anger from Inside Out. After watching the epic Inside Out 2, it has made me super excited to build these characters. Let's dive right in. We will start with anger. You will need red, white, and brown bricks. Did you know? The inspiration for Riley's character came from the director's own daughter, including a shared birthday and being fans of the band One Direction. He wanted to explore how she turned from an outgoing child into a shy teen, using the film as an outlet to depict his experiences. Now take your 3x2 brown brick and let's build his trousers. His hands will be 2x1 red bricks. He looks so good already, it's almost like he is going to explode. For the next part, you will need to print out the image that is linked in the bio. Take your tracing paper and print out. Place the tracing paper on top and with a pencil draw out his face like so. This part is tricky, so concentrate and try to be as accurate as you can. Did you know? If you look closely, you can see that each of the emotions resembles a shape related to them. Anger is a fire brick, joy is a star, sadness is a teardrop, disgust is broccoli, and fear is a nerve in the body. Now place the tracing paper face down with the pencil side touching the Lego. Begin to draw over your previous lines. Accuracy is key here as you really want to show the true expressions of anger. Once finished, it's time to draw on the Lego with a black marker. If you want to join in on the fun, be sure to send me your anger and joy creations. I would love to see how talented you are. The best one will be featured on my channel. Make sure you watch carefully so you don't make any mistakes. Done! Now we need a cup, white paint, and a paintbrush. Make sure you ask an adult to help you with this part as paint can be very messy. Let's paint his eyes and teeth white. Well done if you are creating your very own anger at home. You are doing great. Look how amazing he looks. I can't wait to see how he looks on our display at the end of the video. Did you know? Inside Out was Pixar's 15th movie. Pixar have made some of the best animations ever to exist, including Toy Story, Cars, Finding Nemo, Up, Monsters Inc., Ratatouille, and many more. Another fun fact is that Steve Jobs founded Pixar, the same person who founded Apple. So in essence, we would not have the iPhone you might be watching this on or the great film that we love, Inside Out. Now let's draw his shirt. You will need a round edge. I'm using tape to act as a template. This is the collar of his shirt. We need to paint this part white, like so. We will also be doing his tie and belt. These small details will really help bring our characters to life. Like and subscribe if you want to see more awesome videos like this and comment who you want to see next. Did you know? Bing Bong wears a multicolored flower. It is supposed to represent all the different emotions Riley has. Bing Bong has embraced all of these emotions, but Riley is nervous to do so throughout the film. But which is the key to real happiness? How interesting is that? With the collar finished, we move on to drawing his tie. With a ruler, place markings like so, in order to draw the tie to perfection. Another fun fact is that when the director, Pete Docter, was creating the movie, he was going to have 21 emotions, but he reduced it down to 5 emotion characters to be less complicated. The other 16 emotions are subtly hinted in the background. Now let's color in the tie red, just like his real one in the movie. It's come out great. Now we will draw his belt. Use a ruler to mark out the spaces for the belt. Hold with a steady hand whilst you draw to make sure the lines are straight. It's time for my favorite part, coloring in. Wow, look how satisfying that is to watch. As we finish anger, we just need to build joy and then we can add them both to our amazing display. Would you look at that? We have completed building anger. Whoops, we nearly forgot to put his shoes back on. Now it's time to build our beloved character, Joy. We will need green bricks to build her dress. Let's learn more facts about Inside Out. The memories in Riley's mind are actually inspired by the paintings of Swedish artist Hans Benedict. Isn't that a fascinating connection? With dress finished, it's time to build her arms. Let's use Lego hinges so she can move her arms up and down like the joyful character she is. Comment below your favorite Inside Out characters and maybe I will build the other emotions. As we move on to build her head, I'm going to tell you something really interesting about the movie. The writers of Inside Out wanted to make sure they were getting the emotions and science behind them right, so they interviewed lots of psychologists about emotion to help them prepare for the film. The depictions of emotion, memory, and perception are all meant to represent the real way in which we process these things. For example, in the film you see short-term memories become long-term memories during sleep, which is also what happens in real life. Now that's some real behind-the-scenes dedication. As we finish building Joy's head, let's take our 1x1 peach-colored bricks and build her arms. We will attach 4 bricks together for each arm. Now we will connect them to the hinges we previously built before. Wow, doesn't she look amazing already? And we are only halfway there. It's time to build her beautiful bright blue hair. I will use plates to create a gradient for a more accurate representation of her hairstyle. Perfect! Now we will build her legs. We'll use the same bricks as the arms. Did you know? In an earlier version of the script, the emotions would also have their own names. So joy was optimism and fear was Ira, sadness was Misty, and disgust was Nadia. But it didn't happen in the end, and now you know the character for the exact emotion they represent, which I think is better. Now, let's add finishing touches to her hairstyle. We will use a glue stick for this part. Take a blue 2x4 plate and a 2x3 plate. Cover the back of the plate with glue and place on the side of her head just like so. And repeat for the other side. Now it's time to draw her face. Using the link in the bio, you can print out this image. Now we need to trace again. We have had practice now, so this time it should be easier. Take your printout and place beneath the tracing paper. It's time to draw Joy's face and her hairline. We can't forget her iconic hairstyle. Fun fact, the inspiration for Joy's physical look and hairstyle was the late Audrey Hepburn. She was one of the most successful actresses in Hollywood cinema. She was also recognized as a fashion icon. We will now trace onto the Lego. Don't forget to place the paper face down with the pencil side touching the Lego. Done. Now it's time for the fun part. Let's create some art. Using a blue pen, we will draw her hair. Her eyes are also blue, therefore we will color them in. She is going to look great when we are done. I'm really excited for you to see. Don't forget to leave space for the pupils. Now take your black pen and color the inside. Using a pink pen, we will draw her lips. Now we will add some finishing touches for extra detail. Using white paint, we will paint the eyes and teeth. Here's something interesting about Riley's mind. When she experiences emotions such as sadness and disappointment, her memories turn gray, but when she feels joy and pride, her memories turn bright orange. Interestingly, humans can only perceive memories of sadness and fear as gray in the movie. Animals, on the other hand, can see all colors of emotion. Isn't that an awesome detail? I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making this video. Let's reattach Joy together and add our Inside Out characters to our display. Thanks for joining me on this wonderful project. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, happy bricking!